Dustin Crum, the starting quarterback for Kent State. He was not the starter to begin the season, took over in week 2. He's got an 18-2 touchdown to interception ratio. Only Justin Fields, the Heisman finalist, with a better ratio in college football this year, and those numbers stack up historically. You look at Crum, tops in the MAC in completion percentage, and pretty smart in the classroom, an aerospace engineering major.
Conversion here on third down early in this game.
Crum taking a shot downfield for McCoy. Got McCoy in stride. It's a foot race to the end zone. Touchdown, Isaiah McCoy.
You want some offense? I think we're going to get some offense.
How rare is that, a quarterback improving his arm strength?
Normally you don't.
Dalka. Crum will keep it. And Crum reaching across, and he's got a first down. Yeah, the coach has raved about his character, his work ethic, what he does in the classroom. Crum, a lot of room, still on his feet, still going, stiff arm across the 30, and yet another third down conversion for the Golden Flashes.
There's the intangibles. We talked about the edge pressure that Utah State would like to apply. They did, but Crum was better. He stepped inside of it and made a big play.
Now going quickly. This is Antoine Dixon. And Kent State in the red zone. Crum keeps it on the zone read, right up the middle. Crum inside the 5. It's first and goal for the Golden Flashes. It's an Auburn transfer. Crum to the air on third down. Fires a strike. It's Antoine Dixon, a first down.
Fortunately for Kerrigan, he was able to jump on it.
Crum under pressure, able to get away. And finally subdued at the 40-yard line. He's got enough for another first down. Crum will keep it. Good read that time. And they go fast all the time. Crum able to elude the pursuit and move the chains. Only his 4th catch. Crum steps up. Now running sideways. And Crum with a first down run across the 40-yard line. Back in his 2nd stint as Utah State's head coach. Crum will throw here on 2nd down, now tucks it and runs. And another big gain for Crum. Still on his feet inside the 25, reaching for the sideline. 10 seconds to go.
18 times he's tucked the football down, and now he's at 105 yards. He's close to 10 yards per carry. And he does it by not only running away from people, he runs over the secondary of Utah State.
In the backfield with Crum. Crum off play action, has time, slings one to the sideline, and a first. Nalei, a TCU transfer. Quick screen to McCoy. Got a good block on the perimeter. The game is a receiver, bottom of your screen. Nobody open for Crum, he'll take off.
Trying to win a job, and he ultimately wins it.
After the 2-yard catch by McCoy, Crum in trouble again, trying to get away. Metzenheimer chasing him, Crum still on his feet. And turns this into a first down and more into Utah State territory. His helmet comes off, no flag. So by rule, Crum to the sideline for one play.
What an awesome play by Dustin Crum. I mean, he feels the pressure. He's got it coming from the backside. He spins out. He has to outrun a defender, put his head down, and then he breaks a couple of arm tackles along the way. That's just...
For down 1. Crum, the aerospace engineering major, has a wide open Antoine Dixon. Dixon down the sideline, inside the 10, inside the 5-yard line.
Guys in the Big Ten, but Boise State and Washington, that's just sentimental because of Chris Peterson.
Antoine.
12:08 left to go, and both offenses unstoppable.
There's Crum using his feet again. He's been so lethal as a runner tonight. 141 rushing yards, a career high for the Kent State QB.
He's having a career night with his legs, and he's 6 for 6 for 101 through the air.
Crum has Kerrigan on the slant. Is he in? No, marked down just shy of the goal line. Dixon in motion. Crum fakes the pitch. Shovels to Dixon. Touchdown, Kent State.
Deliver a pop. That's playing for your teammates.
Crum steps up, nobody open, able to escape as he's done so many times tonight, and he picks up a big first down. Utah State loads up the box. Crum will keep it. He's got the first down. Touchdown, Dustin Crum. A 2-score lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
4th and 1 to win the game. Why not Dustin Crum? 23 attempts on the ground, 147 yards, and none more important than the final 4.5 yards as he gets inside of the Utah State defense and finds his way into the end zone. What an outstanding effort by Crum.
What a remarkable run over the last 4 games for Kent State football. From 3-6, their players were telling us against Buffalo, they had the second string ready to come into the game.
That's right.
If they didn't recover the onside kick against Buffalo, the second string was coming in. Now they got a chance to win a bowl game for the first time. Tonight's Capital One player of the game, it's Dustin Crum. 289 yards passing, 147 on the ground, 3 total touchdowns. You had Jordan Love, an NFL quarterback, on the other side. Crum was the better quarterback in the game today. He was the best player on the field today. And a handoff here to Gerald Bright
In this game.
This time, Bright taken down in the backfield. Qwuantrezz Knight, the Maryland transfer, coming up from the safety position.
He's the one guy on that defense, I think, that has NFL potential to be able to recognize and be able to make plays behind the line of scrimmage when he's forced up into the box to stop the run.
They told us they really like the matchup on the outside against the Kent State corners. And that time he finds the back from these parts. Shane Buechele, Arlington native, Texas transfer. Jalen Warren picks up only a yard, a junior college transfer.
All the talent he had last year compared to this year, and I think they just had a lot more success throwing the football. He had a lot more open.
Good enough.
If you can get 10 or 12, you might have a chance.
Now that's not going to do it. Love sacked back in midfield. Theo Majette and the safety Qwuantrezz Knight.
We talked about Majette and Knight throughout this first 30 minutes, and that time the spin move right away with Carter Shaw.
They're first. It will be 37.
A runner, but 30-plus catches as a running back this year. Love on the move.
Gain of 12 for Utah State.
Scarver.
Utah State.
Warren is going to be short, and 4th down coming up.